Well, our daytime regulars know just how much we love our pets. They're just part of the family, right? And when one of them passes away, it's extremely difficult. We're here at a business in Kingsport that serves our entire region, helping to ease that transition. All right, we are taking you inside now. We're here with owner Wes Leonard. And Wes, thanks so much for having us out today.
Thank you guys for coming out.
Well, certainly a hard topic to talk about, but also so important and really comforting. Let's start by talking a little bit about why you opened this place.
Yeah, so I own Trinity Funeral Home here, and my pet passed away a few years ago, and I was looking for a service to provide what I wanted as a pet owner, because me and my wife don't have kids, so our pet is our child. And so I asked the vet, what are the options? And basically the option was to leave my pet there essentially in a freezer for 2 weeks, and I was just not okay with that. So I started looking around trying to find, so I drove almost an hour outside the area to a crematory, and I said, I just want my pet cremated. I'll pay you, I want it done today or tomorrow and have them back. And so that's not something I normally did, so I paid extra just to have it done. And I just thought, man, I know other people are like me, and they don't want to be apart from their pet, even though it sounds weird, to be apart from their pet for that long and just so much. So I started the service that I always wanted. I started a service where we come to the vet. We have a little pet hearse, and we come to the vet when you call us. We take the pet into our care immediately. We provide the service either that same day or next day, return back to the owners. And we don't charge to come to the vets to do that. There's no extra charge. So I just want to have that same service we offer for humans, for pets, because they're family too.
And you actually, I know, really build relationships and help people, because when they're coming to you, of course, heartbroken.
Yeah. This is probably the hardest, it's kind of weird, but this is probably the hardest thing to do is help families that lose pets. There are people that lose pets that have more emotion and grief than say on the human side with a loss of a loved one. I hate to say it that way, but pets really can be very, very hard loss for families, especially if they have children who've gotten accustomed to that pet. So when they come here, we provide a nice space for them to be able to kind of get their bearings, share a few last moments, and then be able to provide that process for them and have everything back so quickly. So.
Yeah, and just being inside, you can tell it's just a warm, comforting place.
Mm-hmm.
Not only do you help them through the process, but you can actually help them maybe have some keepsakes that kind of help bring some peace.
Yeah, so back to my original story of when I went to this crematory, and it was in a garage, and that was what I dealt with, and I was like, I want something better than this. So I created this showroom to be able to have other items that you can purchase. And we also do engraving. We have necklaces, we have urns, we make everything in-house, canvas prints, anything you need to help you and your family share memories and memorialize your pet. And we try to do all that here in-house so that everything is back to the family, so that they can go through the grief process and help with all that.
And you do have a lot of different options when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to how they would like to have it done.
Yeah, and we're also open 24/7. So if your pet passes in the middle of the night, you call us, and we'll take care of everything. We're open holidays as well. So we treat pets with the same dignity that you would a human being. We are there for you at the worst time in your life.
And for someone like myself, and I know a lot of our viewers, we're just pet lovers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're a part of our family, and to be able to have something like this right here in the Tri-Cities, here in our community, and to have caring people that really understand sort of what you're going through, it's such peace of mind. I would imagine, maybe not initially, but when people kind of come back around, they're really grateful for
Oh
what
yeah, we have just 5-star reviews all the time. Families bring us cards. They appreciate what we put into it. All the staff here, I have 8 staff, all of them are pet owners. So we all know what it is like to have a pet, so we know how to empathize with the families and everything. But I'm just trying to think, my pet still upsets me
Yeah,
talking about it, but
It is hard to lose a pet,
It
and
is.
especially like you said, even when whether you have kids or you don't, trying to help them through it, and you even have sort of these special markers that you can have, something like that
Yeah,
to
so
help.
so sometimes you don't want, maybe you don't want to cremate your animal, maybe you want to bury them on your property, and we help with that as well too. We have permanent granite markers that we etch the photo of the pet on and provide. We have concrete markers of paw prints and things like that as well too. So we try to accommodate every situation to help you memorialize your animal. We also sponsor pet obituaries in the papers in Johnson City and Kingsport so that people can put a little obituary in there about their pet. So we just try to make it the same dignity you would as a human.
Yeah, all important things that really help in that healing process,
Yeah.
and you can find that comfort in there and some closure, which I think is important.
It is, yeah, and having a funeral director training and going to school for that, we kind of learn a lot about grief and how to deal with that and help families with that. So we use a lot of what we learn here at the funeral home. We use that as well for helping families with pets.
All right. Well, Wes, thanks so much for taking the time
Thank
to
you.
kind of introduce us to your service. We're going to give everybody the information. As he mentioned, they are a 24-hour service. You can call them. You can check out the website, petcarecremations.com, for more information. They're located right here in Kingsport.